When I was a little girl, I wanted to grow up and have a career and have at the most 2 children. And even after college, that was still my dream. But then I met the Lord and He had other plans for me. By 2004, I was raising 3 boys. I was a stay-at-home mom and I was homeschooling them. And at that point, my life seemed pretty complete. But then the tsunamis hit at the end of 2004. And a couple of weeks later, I was reading an article about how all these orphans had been left as a result of the tsunami. In that same magazine, there were some articles about how families had been adopting. And I put 2 and 2 together and thought, I guess that would be kind of cool. And so I said something to Don and I said, we should adopt. And he said, yeah, we really should. Well, that took me aback and I wasn't really ready for that. But God kept bringing up over and over again. One of the things we found out was how expensive it was. And we decided, no, this just isn't going to work. But again, God wouldn't let it go. And eventually I had to decide what I was going to do. Well, I fought him because I am not a motherly type and I didn't think that was for us. I just couldn't imagine having another kid to take care of. But again, God had other plans and eventually I reluctantly but willingly decided I was going to follow His plan because I knew that that was better than anything else that I could have for my own life. Well, we met Melinda in 2006 and it took us 2 years to bring her home. And during that time, it was an emotional roller coaster. I would just couldn't believe how long it took. And it was devastating at times. But we persevered and God held on to us. And really, we couldn't have done it without Him. And eventually, at Easter time of 2008, we brought our daughter home. She was 5 at the time. And a few months later, she came to us and said, Daddy, I want to believe of Jesus. She barely spoke English at the time, and those were sweet words. And I could not imagine life without my beautiful girl. She's just a delight, and we just couldn't do life without her. My name is Barb Winters, and I am choosing to live a better story.